play action on first down. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets past the marker. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Trying play action. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference. Be great in your conference. Get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. They just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
And the Dogs come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Epps. Starts to scramble to the left. A strike downfield. Run out of bounds just before he can get it into the end zone, and now they're set up first and goal. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Going to swing it on second down. Touchdown, Georgia! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got him downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down. He'll pull it down. Kept it and he's past the mark. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line. They keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The Bulldogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. Let's go. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in. Let's go. Break. Single. To the air. It's Epps. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away to buy time. Wide open downfield. Oh, a lot of space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
What a start for this offense throwing the ball. I love how they've come out in this game, and they've been aggressive. They've already scored a touchdown, and here they are taking another shot and getting a big play. If you're on defense, you have got to find a way to slow this quarterback.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation. That time, saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted, took his shot. He is in a groove.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Humphries. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. What a first quarter for this offense. A chance to score again on 1st and goal. Using his legs to buy some time. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Wants to throw. It's Epps. Might be looking to run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia!
How explosive is that?
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. Let's go. And the Bulldogs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Turns it loose deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The Dogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. He's got an open man. He's loose. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
And the Dogs come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They think there's room to run to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. When you reach the to throw, it's Epps. Starting to feel a little pressure. Got a little space. Wide open spaces. And he has vexed this defense with scramble after scramble. Has another 1st down.
And he does it again. He's showing you time and time again, man. This dude is just like a running back. And you see it in college football now, just having that guy at that spot, such an advantage. And you watch him there, just pulls the ball down, picks up yardage, and over 100 on the day now.
Had it in his hands and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU at second down.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
On third down, going up top. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's in open space downfield. Got a first down. Oh, he's got some space. Made a defender miss. They run him out of bounds after a tremendous pickup on the play.
How great is it on offense when you don't just have receivers and running backs that can make plays, but your quarterback can hurt the defense throwing it and running it as well. The speed, the open field running ability, his ability to make people miss, such a unique weapon in college football, and this team's got a guy.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. And as he throws, he caught it. They will score. Touchdown Bulldogs.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game.
Opening play of the drive from the 39. To the air, it's Epps. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. There he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going. And it's loose. And they put it on the deck, but it gets out of bounds to avoid the turnover. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. He throws one to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
It's a seam wide open. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. He's moving out of the pocket. Going to try to get it himself. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Looking downfield, it's Epps. Quarterback moving. He'll pull it down and run. It's a running room. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making, and I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone?
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down to the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, the sack on the last play obviously put them behind the
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to pass. It's Epps. Moves around to clear up the vision. Finds a little space. Turning it on. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another 1st down. This guy can do that a lot.
Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He's going to run it. Oh, he got loose. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And it's just so fun to be a play caller when you got a QB that can do that. It's a pass play. Nope, he pulls it down, chews up yardage, gets a...
And that one is picked off in the end zone. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And he makes a play.
Another chapter of this rivalry in the books, and this one goes to the Dogs, who hunkered down and took out the Gators. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to...
end in motion, see how the D reacts. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quick with the spin move. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Georgia going up tempo.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old...
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Georgia! Looking for a man, it's Epps. Skips away from pressure. He's gonna fire to the left. He's got it inside the 25. He's got the sideline going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive.
Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different...
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Fires downfield. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Quarterback making checks. They'll run play action. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Inside the 25. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Georgia going back to work with another first down. Using his feet to buy time. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. Now on second down. Back to pass, it's Epps. Forced out of the pocket. Touchdown, Dogs! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route.
First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Spins away from the defense. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the left side. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Georgia!
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. He turns it loose to the left. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. They almost went end-to-end and housed it. Now a chance to stick it in the end zone. 1st and 10 from the red zone. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Man, what a picture-perfect start to this football game. Like, offense doing their job, defense getting the ball back, and this offense, I'll tell you what, it is an impressive unit to watch. They were good on tape all week studying them.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Time to take a shot. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. Breaking into the top 15, just one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
You got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal.
He wants to take the top off. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs! This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Epps. Buying some time as he moves left. Got his man downfield. There he goes down the right side. 10. Touchdown, Georgia. Once he got some room, it was over.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between...
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Running into the open space. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense lining up for a first down play.
White 53. White 53.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Finds a crease at the 20. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble.
Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision. To the air, it's Epps. Bringing the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
and they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage.
Looking for a huge play. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on second down.
Here we go.
Quarterback may change this route. Off play action. Looking to scramble. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
Wants to throw on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
And that completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Gonna look downfield again. Here comes the heat. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Dogs! Back to pass, it's Epps. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He'll pull it down. Keeps it himself and gets to first. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. To the air on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Finding open areas. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
And a really nice job understanding.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All three phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David.
Set hut.
They'll move the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll try to do it himself. Quick step and go. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Find some fresh air. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking downfield, it's Epps. Fires left. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
They'll snap it from the 10 for the first play of this drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield on first down. Now he's looking into the middle. Snatches it on the right. Finds some room at the 20. Touchdown Bulldogs! And once he found... They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Bulldogs are in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. Off play action on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The play action fake. Extending the play. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Back to throw, it's Epps. On the move, he fires. Got him downfield. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
That is a really good-looking throw. You think about the expectation level now for quarterbacks at Georgia. Matthew Stafford was the #1 pick overall. Stetson Bennett won 2 national championships. Imagine the pressure on this guy. When you see throws like that, he makes you believe that he can step up and lead this team to yet another natty.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Turning on the Jets. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter.
Let's go.
Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down.
Black 14. Black 14.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Frazier. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
All right, let's
The
get it.
Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Motion from the back. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you can get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Dogs didn't start this drive with great field position, but they... Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Dogs!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a break.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Dropping back, it's Epps. Buys a little time with his feet. Nice move to keep running. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
Looking to throw on first down. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's got room. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The Bulldogs need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's on target and complete. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down.
You know, it's one thing to have...
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Georgia going up tempo.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
The Ramblin' Wreck and the Dogs have been fighting it out for a long time. You know, people forget Georgia Tech is a charter member of the SEC. That was a long time ago. First meeting back in 1893.
Yeah, and reportedly they wanted to join the SEC later, and Georgia said no. But how about this? Tech has a line devoted to Georgia in their fight song about how much they hate them. So that gives you an idea of how deep the hate is.
Now on first and goal, let's see what Georgia will do.